This is McTile. Over a year ago now, I had one tile to stand on, and every 1000 XP I gain unlocks a new tile. I can't use banks or trade other players, and I'm unlocking RuneScape one tile at a time. The goal? RuneScape's biggest challenge, the Inferno. After 2 straight weeks in the gauntlet, we got the holy grail of gear upgrades. We're climbing to the finish line of the series and looking to raids for one of our final upgrades. I have a disgusting amount of supplies to use from gauntlet, but before we get to that, there's something very important that I need to do. Recolor the armor. I've been thinking about this a lot, and Tileman green seems like the play. I've just imagined this to be the most canon color for the armor. It does cost 500k per piece to recolor, so 1.5 mil for the whole thing, but I have so much money right now that it doesn't matter to me. I think this is totally worth it. This is a very, very necessary expense. But there's our full set of Tileman colored armor. It looks pretty damn cool. I'm a big fan. I'd have to spend another week at Gauntlet to make the bow green as well, because you need to corrupt your bow in order to recolor it, and that's just not worth it. Usually it is worth it to corrupt your bow, but for me, I already have enough shards to completely finish the series. There's absolutely no point in me spending even more time at Gauntlet. I got the accumulator back. We are in business. Goes so much better with the outfit, and obviously just gets me more range bonus. We have a bit of a mountain to climb if we want to get to raids, quests, and requirements that have pre-quests, that have more pre-quests, and only 3,000 tiles to get through all of them, and the raid itself, which is huge, all for one crucial Inferno upgrade. But first, breaking news! Control is back on the channel for the 1 billionth time. I love these guys and their products, and a lot has changed since the last time they were on the channel. And if you don't know what Control is, well, it's the greatest meal replacement shake on the market. Let me put it this way. It's been a while since I've had boy dinner, consisting of flavor blasted goldfish and 6 grapes. I need real gamer sustenance injected directly into me, and Control is exactly that. You can make a shake with milk, water, almond milk, scoop your Control powder, shake that thing up, and you're done. It's literally that easy. I've been drinking this stuff for over a year now, and for good reason. They have the undisputed greatest flavors of all time. I'm personally still a cookies and cream enjoyer, and with their new V2 formulas, these shakes all have less sugar, more nutrition, and somehow taste even better, and it's 1,000,000 times cheaper than takeout or fast food, and you're gonna be feeling full for hours. Alongside these shakes, Control even has protein meal bars and their brand new protein cookies. Highly recommend you go to drinkcontrol.com/settled and use code settled for 10% off your first order. You can even try the bundle builder to find your favorite flavors and get an additional 20% discount, or you can even go to your local GNC to try what Control has to offer. Go try it. No more boy dinner. You won't regret it. You're getting to feel a little claustrophobic in this bag and also in this inventory. We have a lot of work to do. Glop, you're gonna take a nap. I need to reorganize everything I own, so we're gonna go die to Zulrah to get things out of the looting bag. But what if I just go for a Zulrah kill right now with the bow? No food, no recoils, no anything really. Just a spontaneous kill with no supplies. Let's see how far we get. I want to test the gear out, see how good it is. Oh my god, it is shredding. It is absolutely shredding. It is under half health after the second phase. No way. This is crazy. That was absolutely disgusting that I just got Zulrah to 30% health with no supplies, just camping the bow on every phase. Yeah, it's a pretty good bow, guys. Didn't even have my black d'hide Vam braces on. I wasn't really wearing any boots either. Already in love with this gear. Got myself a new looting bag, and we're gonna tackle everything one at a time. I need to make a bunch of space, so I'm gonna take out everything I can get rid of short term. First order of business, we're gonna make another 1.2 mil cash by alching all of these battle staves. Okay, there we go. That's the last one. Now, let's go get an absolutely insane amount of crafting XP. Gonna start with the better gems first. If I can get rid of the diamonds, I'll free up an inventory space faster, and then we move on to the rubies and so on. I can't believe we got this from 300 gauntlet runs. I don't know. I'm so curious what level we end up with after all this. Whoa, 64 crafting. 65 crafting from the rubies. 66 crafting. Just the emeralds and sapphires left. Got about 3,000 more gems to cut. Cutting gems is riveting. Someone's got to be making a movie about this. 68, almost the perfect amount of gems to get this one last level. That is so much free XP. Gauntlet provided the goods, man. 69 crafting, just had to stand here for a few hours and cut them all. We're up to 3.2k tiles, so we're looking a lot healthier to get through raids. Now that we've gotten rid of our gauntlet supplies and things are a lot less claustrophobic, it's time for some business, baby. First quest on the list to get to raids, Gertrude's cat. I have absolutely no idea how many tiles I'm gonna burn on this questing spree. There's Gertrude's cat completed in less than 100 tiles, less than I was expecting for that quest. And this kitten that we just got is the key to the next quest we do. I will call her Blempus. Next quest on the list is Ichlurin's Little Helper. We're going deep into the desert for this one. I have a confession to make to you guys. I have no idea what this quest is about. I've done it like 8 times at this point, and I really couldn't give you a synopsis on it. It's always been autopilot straight through, and that's what it's going to be this time too. Oh, my greatest weakness, bird puzzle. Oh, now we talk to this big cat. Boom! Ichlurin's Little Helper completed. We get an Amulet of Cat Speak, a bunch of XP back, and we are on to the next quest. Just under 500 tiles used for this one. Next quest is a pretty easy one. The hardest part of the quest is literally just getting the items that you need for it. All of this random garbage. Yes, it's a ninja impling. I can barehand these now. And we get Rune Claws. I'll take it. I rescued a prince. What about it, guys? 60 tiles used. 1 quest left until we get to do the big one that unlocks raids. Time for contact with an exclamation mark. I swear I know like every other storyline in this game like the back of my hand, but I could not tell you what's going on here. Oh, maybe it's civil war and a plague. I think that's what it is. Once again, went through a big dungeon, killed a big, gross, disgusting scarab. 400 tiles later, contact quest completed, and we get this silly little lamp. I still really need magic XP, so we're gonna put both of these charges on magic. 14,000 magic XP, not bad. That is every single pre-quest I needed for Beneath Cursed Sands, which will unlock the very first raid on this account. All I need now is 55 fire making. I had to get the rune axe out of the looting bag, you know the drill. 55 fire making is going to be an absolutely brutal grind. 55 fire making, officially everything we need for Beneath Cursed Sands. This quest does have a few boss fights in it that recommend melee, but I'm just gonna try to brute force everything with full crystal and the Bofa. It's just too good. Like, I think we'll be fine. Before we start one of the final quests of the series, there are 2 things on the agenda. I still don't have a good pair of boots for the Inferno, and I wanted to slowly work on 68 prayer over the next 2 weeks. I might as well solve the boot problem now since I'm gonna have the upgrade for raids, so the plan is to get a 100% Shazian favor. That'll allow me to win tier 5 Shazian armor from the training ground fights. The tier 5 Shazian boots give 4 range bonus. These are the best range boots I can get aside from getting really lucky with a clue scroll, but that's just not realistic. Making our way over to the fighting ground right now. I'm gonna have to get 100% Shazian favor just by healing wounded soldiers. You get 0.2% favor for every soldier you bandage, so I'm just gonna hop around and heal these same 2 soldiers, I guess, over and over. Halfway through the Shazian favor grind, I decided to spend 3 hours over at Red Dragons training up my prayer. All right, 65 prayer. I'm gonna want at least 68 for the Inferno, so I will be back here at some point. I just wanted to finish up this level, but let's go finish up our Shazian favor. Plenty of that to do. The last bandage I'll ever have to slap onto these fellas. We are all done. 100% Shazian favor. The combat ring is just over here, and we'll need to fight our way through all 5 tiers of soldiers, 5 times each if we want to get the highest tier of boots. Oh, I forgot I can only use melee, and I only have the rune axe on me as a melee weapon right now. I think it would be a waste of time to go get a better weapon though, so I think I'm just gonna brute force my way through this. There we go, that's the last piece of tier 5 armor. I know I only needed the boots, but you can store this entire set in your armor case, which means if I do want to put the boots away for any reason, I can do that, and I won't have to go through all of that to get them back again. We're up to 215 range bonus with these boots now. That is a crazy amount of accuracy. I may be judged for this, but something about having the black vambraces and black and white boots now just doesn't feel right with this armor anymore. I'm sorry, guys. It's gonna look so good with the Infernal Cape and the vambraces and boots. This is just, it feels right, okay? The green armor arrow was nice while it lasted, but wearing an Infernal Cape with this, it feels too right, you know? The boots and vambraces are really what changed my mind. This looks so good. Like, this looks amazing now. Okay, time for the final quest. Beneath Cursed Sands. This is a master level quest, which is 1 tier below the hardest difficulty a quest can be. We should have enough tiles for the quest itself. I don't know about raids afterward, but hopefully we can brute force all the boss fights in this quest with just our range gear. This quest is all about uncovering some strange behavior in Menaphos and also ending a plague. This first guy should be pretty easy as long as you don't use protection prayers against him. He'll be really upset if you do that and just delete you from the game. I'm not even kidding. Like, you're really not supposed to pray against this guy. Absolutely ripped him to shreds. Really nice. Easy first fight. Let's go unlock 1 trillion little green tiles. Starting to think I should have brought some food for this quest. Maybe a slight oversight. Oh, this is so annoying because I'm trying to stick to my tile path here, but the darts are not complying. I'm gonna have to go get some food. I have 18 HP. Coming back with some food this time. Let's do it right. Ancient puzzle solved. First man in billions of years to solve. This is why McTile's a genius. This fight might be a little sketchy because I have limited run energy, and that's like the main thing that you need for this, but the bow is so good that I'll probably be okay. I just need to keep my distance. Okay, that was 45 damage. What did I do to deserve that? Wasn't super pretty, but we got it done. That was not the hardest boss, though. 1,500 tiles left, and we're on the tail end of the quest, but I want to keep most, if not all of those tiles for raids, so... Osmond, don't you leave me, you bastard. Oh my god, what a coward, bro. What an absolute coward. Fine, I'll take care of this Menophyte Ock for you. This is the fight where it recommends you use melee. I don't know how viable range is going to be, but I don't know. We seem to be hitting. Okay, so you got to kill this shadow every time it comes out, otherwise really bad things happen to you if you don't kill it fast enough. Oh my god, what am I should have looked up how this fight works. Oh, nice. We got some really good hits in the second half there. That should be pretty much quest complete. I'm just gonna have to go talk to someone to finish it up, but oh, I'm so excited. I haven't been to raids in a while. I don't expect raids to be a walk in the park for this account. We're pretty undersupplied and under-geared in terms of melee and magic, but peace and happiness for all. We really did it, guys. 50,000 agility XP, my goodness. Gets us straight to 78 agility, and I think that's a new run energy restoration bracket. Don't ask me how I know that. We also got the Karis Partisan, which is not a bad melee weapon on its own merits, but it's insanely good on Cal fights and Scarabs. I'll be taking it into raids with me. I'll probably want to use it to train up my melee stats too. In fact, I think I'm gonna go get a few strength levels just before we get into the raid. I'm a little worried it's gonna be rough with these stats. The best melee gear I could muster up right here. Should also get a couple hundred tiles from this, which is really nice because if I get to like the final boss of the raid and I'm out of tiles, I'm gonna be depressed. So good morning, 75 strength enthusiasts. We're all done here after, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours. Wasn't that long. That gives me a new max hit with the Karis Partisan and the Dragon Dagger, which is nice. Plus we're up to 1,700 tiles. I feel pretty comfy with that. Let's put our armor away. Not gonna need any of this, and let's go gear up for some raids. I'm gonna need to get these runes out of my bag and switch it up to the ancient spellbook. Also, I'm insanely close to 90 magic. This is the main reason why a little while ago I wanted to get the fishing level for minnows so that I could use sharks in this situation. Instead, we're gonna have to be doing these raids with cheese potatoes. It is what it is. All right, baby, let's do it. Tombs of a Masket. Welcome to TOA, Tombs of a Masket, explained in 17 seconds. TOA can be the easiest raid in the game or the hardest. It all depends on how much you voluntarily want to increase its difficulty. You can make your raid harder by putting on different modifiers to complexify mechanics and increase your raid level. Higher raid level means much tougher bosses and mechanics, but also much better rewards. Okay, this just barely gets me to 150, which I think will already be tough for this account. I have cheese potatoes, I have no potions or good melee gear at all, so I think a 150 will actually be challenging on this account. Yeah, we'll have to see. I also have to go change my spellbook. I forgot about that. What are we here for? There's a lot of really cool high-end gear you could get from this raid, but I'm not going for any of it. I am after the Thread of Elidinus, a 10% chance to drop from the raid. It's combinable with your rune pouch to make it a divine rune pouch, which holds 4 runes instead of 3, saving you an inventory slot. Might not sound like a lot, but in the Inferno, 1 extra inventory slot is precious. That's a whole extra brew or super restore. I can't think of any other upgrade I can get now that provides as much value as an extra 64 hit points or an extra 100 prayer points from those potions. So we're hunting the Thread, and as for the other uniques from the raid, if we get any, I will be very happy and I'll be sure to tell you all about them. Only 1, maybe 2 of them would be useful to me at this point. I'm gonna very quickly drop off my rune pickaxe in the raid storage so that I don't have to carry it around with me throughout the raid. Every single boss in the raid starts off with a short puzzle. This one is really simple. It's just about taking water back to the tree while taking no damage. And just like that, baby, perfect Corondis. Still got it, baby. I don't know what that task is. For all I know, that is the easiest task in the book. All right, let's go. Zebak is by far the easiest boss in the raid for me because he's weak to range, which means the Bofa is just going to absolutely shred here and I have nothing to worry about. Dodge the poison, dodge the blood spawns, dodge the waterfalls. A lot of dodging going on in this room, you could say. Bad part is it all goes downhill after this room. This is my favorite room of the whole raid. There we go. I didn't bring any prayer potions, so I had to prayer flick a lot of that, but we did get it done. done. Zebak is down. Only thing is I have to kill Kefri now without any prayer potions. This one might be a little tough. I really thought Kefri would be easy for me, but boy was I wrong. This is a boss you normally do with the Karis Partisan, but since my melee stats are so weak and I have no melee gear, I was almost certain that it would be so much better to just use the bow and brute force, which would work if Kefri's defense didn't get progressively higher. Ran out of prayer, but honestly, I just did absolutely no damage. I've been on phase 2 for like 4 minutes and I've done just nothing to this boss. Totally forgot that I need a dragon dagger to get through this raid, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I couldn't kill Kefri. Run number 2, I killed Zebak, no problem once again. Dude, it's literally weak to range. How can I not do enough damage? Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong. I literally don't know what's going wrong in this room that I'm having this terrible DPS. Okay, never mind. I deserve that. I gave Kefri multiple tries on 150 raid level, and the cheese potatoes just weren't cutting it. So I decided to temporarily lower the raid level just to get some starting completions. Wow, I used one food for Kefri on 55 raid level. Since I've killed 2 bosses, I can accept some supplies from the helpful spirit. I'm gonna pick power, which might be a mistake, but I guess we'll find out. All right, there's the puzzle for Akka. Took me 3 tries because my mining level is pretty low, unfortunately. 3-minute puzzle. See, because I took those smelling salts, I can use Ice Barrage here. I would not normally be able to use this spell, but just one of the many benefits of in-game steroids. Also, 90 magic. Let's go, baby. 4 levels to go for the Inferno. This last phase is quite literally maybe the worst thing on planet Earth when you don't have a good melee weapon. I am out of food. I have been running around this arena for 3 minutes and I cannot fucking hit this guy, bro. Oh no, dude. I'm gonna set it to 0. I'm just gonna set the raid level to 0. I took the bruise this time. God bless. I think I can set it back to at least 100, but I will work my way back up to raid level 150. Baba is the 4th boss, and even though he's not weak to range, the Bofa still absolutely shreds here. Nice and easy. 1 minute and 41 second Baba kill. Very fast. We're on to the final fight of the raid, and the Bofa is destroying this obelisk, bro. I can never get enough of this bow. I'm just obsessed with it. Normally you can kill the warden in 2 downs, but I'm gonna need 4, maybe even 5 downs to kill the warden and take it to phase 3. I'm hoping it's 4. I really hope it's not 5. My range gear is so good. It's just everything else I own, you know? Oh, no way. He's 1 hit away from dead. No. And I have to do a mage phase here. God bless. 5 down warden. The rest of this should be pretty easy because I can just range gear all the way through the rest of this, so... There we go. Tombs of a Basket completed. On raid level 0, yes, but it is completed nonetheless. Still a good chance for the thread here. The loot was okay. No thread. That's all we want. You get a really nice XP lamp for completing your very first TOA. I'm going to put this on hit points. That'll get me closer to 94. That is when Bruise heals 16 per dose instead of 15. So that's a really big upgrade for the Inferno that I'm going to want. I slowly started to bump things right back up, getting a raid completion at level 50. Moving on up, baby. Level 50 completed. That was actually very, very easy. All right, let's dial this up to 100. I am like barely making this 40-minute time at level 100 right now, but I am making it work. I don't think I'll be able to hit it on 150 though. That's mainly because it's taking me 4 downs to kill phase 2 warden, but that's right, baby. Confident raider. I'm gonna do a couple more on 100 and then we'll bump it back to 150. Now we're talking, baby. We're getting to the good loot. 2 dragon vet helms. Nice. There we go. 4th KC. Gonna bump it back to I'm gonna do 1 more, I think, at level 100, and then we bump it to 150. The raid started to get a lot more consistent and we are moving on up. All right, baby, let's see it. Yes, let's go, baby. I'm very excited for this fairly common drop because honestly, it was now or never. I have 100 tiles left, so I really needed this like on this raid. 75 crafting, what? I didn't know you needed a crafting level to use this thing. What? Oops, that's a bit of an oversight, but there's still plenty of reasons to be happy. We can get 75 crafting. Let's go, dude. I really needed this right now. I have 103 tiles. That's pretty fun, man. I miss doing these raids. Obviously, I don't really have the gear to consistently be running it above 150, key. I was about to put it to 150 on the very next raid, and we ended up just getting the thread, so it doesn't even matter. I need to get a crafting level. You and me both, brother. I need 75. I don't even know. First things first, I gotta unlock this rune shop over in the Czar area. We're gonna be selling all our death runes for rock currency. And you can use this rock currency to buy gems, which is exactly what we're gonna be doing to 75 crafting. We're gonna be cutting and dropping. It's a really expensive method, but should only take like 6 or 7 hours to get the level. Let's buy ourselves a chisel. To do this method, I need to unlock the gem stall deep in the Czar city. Unfortunately for me, the 3,500 or so tiles that I had a few days ago are all gone, and I can't even make my way over there. Since I still need to get my prayer up, I'm gonna make a dent in that grind at Red Dragons and restock my tiles so I can get this crafting level, because this thread is just gonna sit in my inventory until I do. I'm up to 152 tiles now, which should be enough for crafting. It's been a nice session. I actually have 3 grubby keys to open before we leave too. Key number 1, got another ranging potion, and final key, just another ranging potion, but we'll take it. Instead of checking your ID in this place, they check your fire cape. All right, made it all the way to the gem shop. This shop is, it cannot be understated how good this is. 16 sapphires and 12 emeralds just in stock at all times. So the strat is just to hop worlds over and over, buy out all the stock, cut it, drop it, rinse and repeat. We're looking at about 60, maybe 65 KXP per hour, which makes this more like a 10-hour grind rather than the 6 or 7 that I originally thought. But that's still really fast for that many crafting levels. This is a problem. I'm already running low on rocks. Selling the rest of my chaos runes to fund my gem cutting addiction. Boom, baby, 70 crafting, 5 levels to go. 72! Listen, okay, this is a very expensive crafting method. 73 crafting, very nice. Red Dragonhide Vambrace is unlocked, the biggest deal of all. This was like almost picture perfect ending. 74 crafting, we are done. That's right, we're not getting this last level. I cooked something up, only 500 tackle left, so it's worked out wonderfully. Let's go upgrade our rune pouch. We're unlocking a path over to the coal trucks, and more specifically to one silly little dwarf. Stankers here gives out free beverages, poison chalices, and these poison chalices have a 1 in 4 shot of giving you a +1 crafting boost. Really convenient for my situation, saving me not only like 1,000,000 GP on rocks, but also about 2 hours of my time getting that last level. So yes, we got it. Let's go. Let's do this. Boom! Divine rune pouch. Thank you, poison chalice. Such a massive upgrade. I don't even have a 4th rune to put in this thing right now, but insane buff for the Inferno. So happy I got it, and the boost is already gone. If I keep water runes in this 4th slot, I basically have every teleport I could ever want when I wear my staff. So super nice utility from this. 2 main things on the agenda: 99 range, 68 prayer, both requirements for me before I go into the Inferno. And in the meantime, it would be great if I could get more brews from grubby keys. I only have 12 brews right now stocked up for the Inferno. That's 1, maybe 2 deep runs before I'm completely out. Damn, look at that. 98 range, 1 level to go until we're completely maxed out. Be a while though. 1.2 million XP for the last level. 66 prayer. Looking at another 6+ hours to get 68. Gonna clean up these torstools I got from the grubby chest because I got a light bulb over my head recently. I'm gonna keep one of these torstools on me and trade it for a stamina potion from the Dr. Jekyll random event. I completely forgot that I need stamina potions for the Inferno, so this is how I'm gonna get them. Boom, baby! 67 prayer. I'm feeling really good right now. 3 hours to go until 68 prayer. I will see you then. Yes, I've been waiting, dude. Let's go. That's my stamina potion for the Inferno. Normally, you need 77 herblore to make these, and I just got one for free. It's been a while down here, but we are all done. 68 prayer, putting us right in another restoration bracket, so we'll be getting plus 26 prayer points per dose of super restore now, basically giving us an extra 60 prayer points across all our potions in the Inferno. That's why it is such a big deal. Last chance for more brews. I'm completely done here with red dragons, so whatever we get, that's that. Nothing good from key number 1. Ranging potion from key number 2 we accept, but we do have plenty. Prayer potions from number 3, super restores, okay, not bad, but we do have plenty. And just some more torstools from the last key. All right, well, we tried, couldn't put together any more brews, which means we are gonna have to be damn near perfect in the Inferno if we don't want a huge setback in our plans. 920k away from 99 range, we are in the final stages. 800 tiles in the tile bank right now, and we're gonna be using all of them next episode to get what may just be the final upgrade of McTile. I'll see you in the pre-finale.